Omega Supreme. I am yours to command. I am your pupil, your dependent, your obedient servant.
I am Ratchet. I am your friend.
Damage has been done, and this machine has begun on a path of destruction. We need the medicine to reverse what's been done before this disease has destroyed everything we know. Everything we know. All we need is a reason. All we need is right here inside the soul. With the weapons drawn and all our resources gone, we're facing extinction.
When to use force, and how much to use.
Bulkhead, I needed that!
Ratchet, retreat. Bridge yourself back to base.
No, I shall stand with you, Optimus. You may require a medic when this is over with.
All those cons came out of one pod.
Humans refer to the phenomenon as a clown car.
Human world is from a human.
Smokescreen gets his own partner.
Please, isn't having 3 humans here enough?
How'd I do?
The idea is to celebrate the kid's birthday, not make it her last one.
Here. Family.
We could always text them.
Don't worry. Humans don't usually blow up things with those symbols on the side.
Really? And here I thought they made me an easier target.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that would be suicide.
Hello, the United States of Meltdown? Lives are at stake?
Yes, yours. You want me to not only bridge you into a confined space, but one traveling at 90 miles per hour? I can't even count the number of ways that can go wrong. Mass displacement trauma, twisted limbs, metal burn. Well, maybe not the last one. Where's the patient?
Young bots. Can't live with them. Can't melt them down for spare parts.
Why is he so grumpy all the time?
You'd be grumpy too if you had one servo in the scrap heap.
I may have one servo in the scrap heap, but I can still hear.
Okay,
Alone's how I prefer to roll.
Wheeljack, you do not want to make me abandon a complex equation to venture outside my comfort zone. Hooah!
Do you ever get the feeling you were programmed for something more than just repairing space bridges?
I got a diagnostics program that can delete that feeling like a bad line of code. With the others.
No problem. We'll just fix him up. I mean, it's not like you lost my key or anything. You lost my key?
Technically, I lost my hand. It just happened to have your key attached to it.
Oh dear, this is all my fault.
What? It's not like you built Megatron in your lab or anything. You built Megatron in your lab?
On the bright side, now I don't feel so bad about losing your key.
Been well? I see you brought your trusty watchdog. I was certain he'd be convalescing in a scrapyard by now.
Why don't you invite him down here for a chat? And then
I know
he
what.
came right at me, and well, come on, Bulk. Come at me.
I don't want to hurt you, Ratch.
I said, come at me. Hooah!
What was that?
You have competition, Bulk. I'm a bit stronger than I used to be. Also a bit faster. Think you can take me, muscle car? Wimp. How's it humming?
Did he just?
Stronger, faster,
What's going
studlier.
on with you, Prowl? This isn't like you.
I've seen it before. A bot gets a new modification, and suddenly he thinks sludge don't stick to his tailpipe.
Ratchet, can't hear you. There must be interference in the signal. Call you.
Personally, I've always found Bumblebee's fake static to be a lot more convincing.
Why waste your time fixing stuff the old-fashioned way when I could just use my key?
Let me tell you something, kiddo. My old-fashioned ways have saved plenty of servos. Just because something's newer and easier doesn't make it better.
Yeah, it does. I mean, if you ask me, having these new Cybertronian powers is way cooler than not having them. Well, except for the blowing your stuff up part.
There's more than meets the viz scanners when it comes to being an Autobot, sorry. Having powers and knowing when to use them are two different things.
But Ratchet...
If you know what's best for you, you'll take it slow and learn the ways of being part machine.
But I constructed the ground bridge to enable travel from here to anywhere on your planet.
Whoa. Does it work for humans?
Naturally.
You mean I could just shoot on over and visit my parents in Tokyo?
Within moments. In fact, allow me to send you there immediately, all three of you.
Watch it, Ratchet.
Thank goodness for peace and quiet. House guests can be such a bother.
Optimus wasn't always a prime?
On Cybertron, one isn't born into greatness. Rather, one must earn it.
So different...
Being a Decepticon is a choice, Agent Fowler. One that I have a hard time believing Optimus would make at any point in his life.
So if he's riding with the cons,
It's because Megatron's working some kind of voodoo.
Orion Pax may not currently be an Autobot up here, but I must believe he will never stop being one in here.
Attack! Command, do your...
What the? I shut you down!
Humans call it playing possum. Don't ask me what a possum is.
It's all right. I'm an emergency vehicle.
Babysitting's another. Besides, Ratchet hasn't been in the field since the war.
My pistons may be rusty, but my hearing is sharp as ever.
All humankind. We will respect your decision if you wish to leave.
No point in long goodbyes. Here's the door.
Say
I'm here to offer a second opinion.
With the powers of yours, I might just have to clear a new spot on the trophy case.
You like trophies? Have your fill.
Because with Optimus missing in action, we could really use Ultra Magnus's counsel.
Bumblebee. We have each been witness to those among us who have risen above their station time and again. Wreckers, scouts, even field medics. The Chaos Bringer is at our doorstep. And now, more than ever before, we cannot afford to wait for salvation.
We'll launch an attack on Dark Mountain.
Shut it down, Shockwave. I cannot allow you to harm Earth.
The planet will not be harmed, only its indigenous life forms.
Over my sparkless husk. Sometimes, I wish I could do more.
Adversary? He's Optimus Prime's medic.
Oh no, Megatron. I am your Doctor of Doom.
A generous offer, old friend. But your solution would merely trade one Autobot's handicap for another's.
I don't rely upon my T-Cog, not like Bumblebee does. The ability to transform is virtually wasted on me. This is where I spend my days, where my thoughts and hands are of value, not my weapons or wheels. Our team can't afford to be shy even one warrior in the field.
You make a compelling case. But know that we will find Bumblebee's T-Cog.
Optimus, Mech, are savages. Who knows what damage they may have already inflicted upon it? Or if I will be able to repair it.
Ratchet, you did everything in your power.
Please. Do you really think this is simply about my inability to restore Bumblebee's voice box? I just want to do what's right. For our scout. For the team.
Optimus destroyed the Omega Lock.
What? You did...
What was necessary? There was no time for another prolonged battle. Not with Earth in imminent danger.
So you destroyed the only device in any universe capable of restoring our home? Optimus, we needed that.
You weren't there, Doc. And it's not your place to second-guess a battlefield decision.
It most certainly is. There had to be another way.
It wasn't that simple, Ratchet.
Megatron was using the Omega Lock to attack the Earth.
Optimus saved our planet.
What about our planet? All of our struggles and energon spilled and countless sacrifices. For nothing?
Let's just say I have a much better appreciation for what you went through back in the day and why you don't want to remember it.
It's not that I don't want to remember. I have to remember. For those who can't.
Still, I don't suppose it hurts to talk about it sometimes. With a trusted friend.
So what do you want to know?
It is too soon to know.
He's in good hands.
Not mine, Optimus. Curse my Cybertronian pride. We've accepted these humans into our lives, yet I've bothered to learn so little of their science or medicine.
Pull yourself together, old friend. Raphael needs you.
And I have grown to need him.
Lock on to my...
I'm so sorry. I tried to keep you from leaving, but the key wouldn't let me. It knew.
I understand. I've become surprisingly attached to this little planet and its people. Especially you.
You have?
If anything happened to you at the hands of the Decepticons, that's why we have to leave. I'd never forgive myself.
Optimus, I must say, the space bridge is our sole hope of ever returning to Cybertron. Are you certain its destruction is the only option?
I am afraid so.
Then by all means, let us light our darkest hour.
Easy, old friend. You lost a lot of energon. Good and bad.
I didn't intend to hurt anyone. I just wanted so badly to...
Help us. We know. But you nearly caused the loss of something irreplaceable. Our medic and a most trusted friend. You did lead us to a much-needed energon supply. And for that, we should all be thankful.
The synthetic energon formula clearly needs refining before it can be tested again. On machines, not Autobots.
Let us take...
I did what I could.
Our scout could not have been in better hands, old friend.
Anywhere. Just drive.
Go easy. Adhere to standards. break-in procedure!
Whoa, the beast he cog looked like it was ready for the scrapyard.
Hard to believe the doc repaired it.
That is not all that Ratchet repaired today.